My name is Soumya Sarkar और आप देख रहे हैं Redefine blog. As we discussed about the individual fund of SBI and Motilal, now we are going to give you the comparison between the two. So दोनों का comparison में आप देखेंगे BSE 150 mid cap है. If you look at the fund P, it is 30, it is 45. So obviously this fund is much more expensive fund, much more expensive fund. You should be very much careful. You should talk to the RM when the P goes beyond 35, 40 kind of a range. Fund PB 6.77. Again, it's a very high PB. If you look at the standard deviation, it is 24.32. Here it is that means risk is slightly lower. Sharp ratio is 0.94. Shorting is 0.84. That means it is again slightly lower. Alpha, it was generating much higher, but now it is having a 2.07. That means it is beating the benchmark by 2.07 against a P of 45, which is again a very high thing. Beta is 0.92, so significantly it has lowered the risk. So I think that the fund managers are understood that the price to earning has gone beyond comparison, so that is the reason he is trying to lowering the risk. Overall, Motilal mid-cap has performed very well. If you look at the 1 year return, and that is the reason that P and PB has gone very high. It has against a SBI mid-cap return of 3.18, it has given 12.22% return. 5 year return, again SBI has gone up. It has given you 28.51, but Motilal has given 25.01. 5 year return is 13.18 and 14.74. So you can say more or less comparison to this segment, it is 1.5% kind of a higher return Motilal has given. But Motilal has mostly given the return in last 1 year, and that is the reason why significantly these two has gone up and this one has also gone up. So when this kind of thing happens in a mid cap, you should talk to the RM and understand that whether your fund is at risk or not. Because if it is at risk, then he will reduce the risk and let you invest into a different kind of a fund. But if you are holding for 7 years, 10 years kind of a time, then I don't think you need to invest. And if you have recently started the SIP or your lump sum, then I don't think you need to take care of it as a very significantly risky fund. Usually you have to understand that price to earning, price to book value in mid cap and small caps are always higher, because that is the way they manage the fund. But when it is beyond 35, 40, 30 kind of a level, then we consider that yes, it is a significantly high ratio in the mid cap category. Now we have to, I think that in this kind of fund, when you can see the price to earning and price to book value is too high, I think you should talk to your financial advisor, understand whether this fund is suiting you, whether this fund is going to give you the return in 5 years time or 6 years time. If you have recently started an SIP, then probably you may continue, but again, you should consult your financial advisor and take the necessary action accordingly. So I personally feel that this fund is comparing both fund. If you have seen the return in 1 year, definitely Motilal is ahead. In 3 years, SBI is, in 5 years, Motilal is slightly ahead. But comparison in both the things, I find that Motilal is slightly expensive than the SBI mid cap fund. So do not go only by the return, you have to see the other things also, or do not only go by the risk, you have to see the return part and risk part also. My suggestion would be talk to a financial advisor and take a decision accordingly. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, you may subscribe to the channel, you may send us comments, you may send us your suggestions and everything. We will definitely respond back to that. Thank you for watching Redefine.